The lantern maker of Solano. In the village of Solano, where stars clung low to the rooftops and lanterns outnumbered windows, lived Aurelio, an elder craftsman with steady hands and a solemn gaze. He was known for two things: his brilliance with light and his refusal to bend. He made lanterns that could warm a street with their glow, that danced like fireflies across doorways in the dark. People came from distant towns to buy them, not just for the light, but for the pride they saw in his hands. But Aurelio lived by a rule: I do what is right, and only what is right. He turned away customers he deemed frivolous, refused new methods, dismissed advice like ash from his apron. Even when his young apprentice Camillo gently suggested a design that used less oil but shone just as brightly, Aurelio shook his head. Better to stand still in truth, he said, than move forward in vanity. Years passed, the village grew, lights powered by wires and silence crept into homes. The old lanterns once revered grew dusty in corners. Fewer came to his shop. Camillo left, his sketches forgotten in a drawer. Then, one winter, a storm knocked out power for 3 days. The town fell into darkness, except for one flicker, then another. Children carried Aurelio's lanterns from shelves, lit them with trembling hands, and filled the night with gold. And in that trembling glow, something shifted in Aurelio. He walked to the plaza and saw Camillo, now older, wiser, using his old designs, but reshaped, the same heart, but in a new body. Lanterns that didn't waste, that burned longer, that blended tradition with change. Aurelio stared, not with envy, but with recognition. He stepped beside Camillo and whispered, his voice soft as a wick. I once believed that unchanging meant faithful, but I see now truth doesn't fear change. It guides it. Then, with hands that had shaped a lifetime of stubborn light, he reached into his coat and pulled out his first lantern, bent, simple, honest, and handed it to Camillo. Keep this, he said, not as a relic, but as a root. And from that night on, the lanterns of Solano carried not just light, but the quiet fire of reason and the glow of a man who finally understood. Clarity and purpose walk best when they walk together. A lantern does not burn for itself. In the next story, you'll discover the guiding force that shapes a life of intention and the quiet fire that fuels it. Click the card and carry the light forward.